Hey guys, what's going on? Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ian Preston here on my second channel, Ian Preston Reviews. Welcome back to another TV review. And check it out. I'm in my Shazam costume. Yeah, see, these are like fake muscles right here. Shazam! Hang on a sec. Let me just lower the camera so you can see it better. All right, can you see it better now? Good, because yep, I'm in my Shazam. This is my Halloween costume for 2023. I got it off of eBay, and yeah, I'm going to be reviewing the really loud haunted house TV special. So yeah, in my Halloween costume. Yep, Shazam. Yep, this is my Halloween costume, and yep, this is the cape. Has a hoodie too, if you want to see that. You want to see the hoodie? No. Gosh. All right, hang on a sec. All right, there we go. Yep, it has a hoodie too. Anyway, let's get on into the really loud, haunted house movie TV special review. And this is on my second channel, Ian Preston Reviews, and I might react to some Halloween stuff this October, and also Happy October as well. If I react to Halloween stuff this month, I'll be wearing this costume because it's my Halloween costume for this year. But anyway, let's go ahead and get in. Yeah, these are just fake muscles. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. About the really loud haunted house. It all starts off with Lincoln and Clyde addressing us about Halloween, that Royal Woods is the perfect place to go trick or treating, and it shows people like getting ready for Halloween in Royal Woods, a mailman getting scared by some kids, somebody having the best homemade, what's that called? Best homemade popcorn balls, and yes, and everyone's getting ready for like the haunted spooktacular or something that Lincoln has a surprise for them later that night, and or a couple of days later, and everyone's getting ready. It looks like Rita gives them all candy for dinner, and and Flip's doing some stuff for his Halloween, like he's giving out candy at his place, and yeah, it looks like everyone's filled with Halloween cheer. And apparently, here's what happened. They all have a dentist appointment. All the Louds get a dentist appointment. Lisa's checking their teeth and all, but I think she should get it too checked because she's part of this too. Like she should get her teeth checked too. And apparently, Lynn Jr. has been scaring the living daylights out of Lynn Sr. for 3 days, and Lynn Sr. hasn't been able to sleep for 3 days straight. And but anyway, Lisa ended up, what did she do? She ended up checking everybody's teeth, and apparently she's seen cavities, and apparently everyone hasn't been flossing. Like, yeah, we've been flossing, and they've been just doing the floss. They've been doing the floss instead of just flossing their own dang teeth. But anyway, Lincoln runs into somebody from school named Andrew Xander, and hits it off with him and meets him, and then at school, he gets invited to Andrew Xander's party, him and Clyde, and they decide to bail on their Halloween thing and decide to go to the party. And anyway, they get into their places that night, and then they get into their places, and then people are like having an awesome time. Luna's playing a haunted, scary scary musical song. And earlier, apparently in the basement, I forgot to say this, my bad, I'm a little rusty because I just watched this. Lynn Sr. gets cut by one of the teeth thingy-mabobbers that Lucy has downstairs, and Lynn Sr. did not see the warning label. And then he starts, later on that night, he starts turning into a werewolf. And then, yes, a real werewolf. And Luna was singing a song, a scary, spooky song, and Lincoln and Clyde were hitting it off at the party, having a blast at the party, eating snacks, jamming out. And then eventually, they don't have any candy at the Loud House, so they give out toothbrushes, which everyone gets mad and starts chanting for candy. They hand out butter, which doesn't work either, and then they leave. And then next thing you know, Xander sees this thing from the toothbrush from the online saying there's some people handing out toothbrushes, and then Lincoln and Clyde decide to help. They don't know it was their house. They didn't know it was Lincoln's house. So with that, they decide to sabotage the place with toilet paper and eggs. But then Lincoln then realizes what he's done wrong. He screwed up for the house. He thought it was a different house, but it was his house. And Lynn Sr. runs around town, and then Rusty's, Stella's, and Zach and Liam fire some stuff at him because they think he's a real werewolf. And anyway, they try TPing the house. Lincoln and Clyde managed to get the Louds to fight back with the scary Frankenstein Mr. Coconuts. And then they I like how Luna said, "You'll have a bloody fun night," and shoots fake blood at them, scares them, shoots a bunch of stuff at them, and scares them off. And eventually, they notice that it was leaked on what Lincoln said to the party online, and his family gets disappointed in him when all of a sudden Xander, Andrew Xander, and some people take their Halloween scary haunted machine thingy or their vehicle, and then they take off with it and plan to crush their pumpkin. I forgot the pumpkin's name. They plan to crush it in the car crusher. And so Lincoln and Clyde and everybody team up to go stop them. And then they get into a war, and then Lincoln confesses to all of them about this and that for wanting to have fun, but he realizes that his family is more important. To be honest, Lincoln and Clyde actually stalled in the pumpkin, and earlier Stella and Zach and Rusty and Liam were trying to hunt down Lynn Sr. because they think he's a werewolf, and they find him in flips. They make a mess in flips too. But anyway, Lincoln and Clyde get trapped in the pumpkin, and they're about to get in the crusher, and they realize they have a rule not to crush people. But then they explain that he explains that that's his family. He thinks everything's more important to his family, and then they were gonna put Andrew Xander's party decides to have a war with the Louds. They get into a war. Then all of a sudden, Lincoln and Clyde manage to get out, and then Lincoln and Lynn Sr. comes along and scares all the kids away because they think he's a real werewolf. And then what else? And then they were gonna crush the pumpkin. Well, the vehicle that they have, but then they caused the pumpkin to go down, and then caused pumpkin splat all over Andrew and some buddy of his, because Lisa used her genius skills, and it went all over them, which was hilarious. And and then he's like, "This is the worst Halloween ever," and they got it on live too, and now he's embarrassed now, and now he's gonna be poked fun at now because now everyone's gonna see him online. But anyway, after that, they reveal they have candy in the back of the machine, and then they decide to they start playing "I Want Candy," and then attract all the Halloweeners to their house and have a little Halloween concert and play skeleton drums, which was impressive. And then it ended up being the best Halloween ever for Lincoln and Clyde. And then there's a big seed of the pumpkin. Esmeralda, I think was her name, is my guess. Esmeralda, probably from that book, Too Many Pumpkins. It's just a guess. Esmeralda, that's the pumpkin's name that got crushed, and they used the chainsaw to carve it into a jack-o'-lantern. And yes, Lori is in this. She comes home from college for this. But anyway, she's been in it the whole time. But anyway, there's a huge seed for Esmeralda, and Lisa plans on planting it next year. Oh my gosh, it's just like Too Many Pumpkins books, and she decides to plant it next spring, probably, just like at the end of the book. All the seeds safely for next spring. But anyway, if I have to rate this wasn't so bad. I'm not a big fan of the really loud house, but they really outdid themselves with this one. So if I have to rate this, how about a 9 out of 10? yeah, this one was okay, I guess. They actually really got me interested at the beginning and kind of was on the edge of my seat, and it was great. So yeah, Shazam! But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. This is on my second channel, Ian Preston Reviews. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are new to this channel, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Check out Ian Preston, my first channel. Link will be in the description. And I will see you guys in the next one. And yes, I will be reacting to some. If I react to some Halloween stuff this year, I will be wearing this costume. Because I know I wore my Beetlejuice costume last year too when I reacted to Halloween stuff. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. I love y'all. And happy October.